Hey guys, just wanted to do a video. Sorry if the audio quality is bad, it's kind of windy, but just kind of want to do a walk and talk about what is magic. So I heard this topic talked about on the Black Art podcast with Lloyd Barnes and Jake, I don't remember his last name, but them talking about it and stuff, and it got me thinking. And one of the things they said is magic is the negative space, which whatever you have left over, that's what like the magic is. And I like that to a degree. So for me, magic is it's not a physical thing. It's like an emotion. Like you can't show what love is physically, but you know love is a thing. Magic is the same. So I'm gonna go kind of all over the place in this, but little kids don't like magic as much. Everything in life is still a wonder. It's a mystery to them. It's the coolest thing they've ever seen. That they'll make a plate will be like a frisbee or a hat or whatever. It could be anything. But as you get, like, they're not using it for the specific use. But as you get older, you don't do that as much. You lose that creativity or the sense of wonder or whatever it is, where you know what the intended use of things is, and once you know that and how a thing works, it becomes a brick or a building block. And that's what your life is built upon. It's the building blocks of how things are work and their intended use and whatever it may be. But what magic does is it causes you to make an assumption because of those building blocks, but then it strips away how you got there. So it's like, let's say you got 10 blocks stacked or whatever. So I'm gonna mess with this top one, but I'm not gonna do it in the way that these 9 led up to it, type of thing. So it removes that sense of knowledge. And I think that's what my goal is for people in performing, is to create that sense of wonder and show them something that truly amazes them. That's why I got into magic, is I liked seeing the reaction that people had to the tricks and seeing them freak out. And even in me seeing other tricks, it could be something I know how it works, but I still like seeing it because I still do have that sense of wonder for a second, and then I realize how it works, which is okay. But I like having that sense of wonder of how is that possible? How does that work? Or whatever it may be. And that's kind of what magic is to me. It's rekindling that childlike mindset where everything's amazing, but applying it to someone who is more experienced and knows more of what life is like and what the world's like and all that stuff. So that's kind of what it's like to me. And I think we need magic because it strips us from the mundane and the stereotypical and creates something new. It shows that we don't know everything, or things are different than we realize. We're not as smart as we may believe we are. But there's not another art form that does that. For example, music, you have the song and it might create a feeling inside you, but it's not that sense of wonder. Painting pictures or whatever, like artists like that, well, they'll do the same thing. And you might have like a sense of like Steinhouse syndrome where it's so beautiful or whatever, but you don't still have that sense of wonder, where magic combines those things. It could, depending on the trick, it will create that feeling that music does, or cause that beautiful effect like the piece of art would, but it also leaves that sense of wonder that you don't fully know what's going on. And I think that's why we need magic, and anyone that hasn't seen magic should. And again, I think kind of going to like the magic theory side of it, that's what would help more people start magic and fall in love with it, like the way I did, is creating that sense of wonder and understanding the purpose behind it and all that. But yeah, kind of short video, so I'm gonna walk in. Thanks.